Welcome, everyone. Just come on in, if you would. Just find you a seat. And if you would put your name on the template so that I can refer to you by name whenever possible. Again, I want to first thank each and every one of you for coming in to learn more about Bonafide Credit Consultants and the services that we provide and how those services can best suit you in your endeavor to become financially free. So I'm Pamela McCoy, the CEO of Bonafide Credit Consultants, and just want to share a little bit about my background in case you're wondering what qualifies me to be up here teaching you guys about financial literacy. I have over 25 years in the industry, on the private label side of credit cards, and then at the bank and on the bank card side of the house, if you will, and spent quite a bit of time in collections and all things credit. So through that tenure, it allowed me to identify my passion, which is to educate individuals about their finances and relieve that stress that typically comes from being in debt and not being able to accomplish your financial goals. So that's why we're here today. And though this isn't a full workshop, it's just an information session, I want you to leave with some tools that you can use, and I want to be respectful of your time to keep things as we agreed to. So before we get started, though, if a couple of you would please share with me your expectations or what you might know about Bonafide Credit Consultants.
Hi, Pamela.
Hello.
Thank you for having us here today. My question is, I like to buy a home, but I think I need to raise my credit score, but I'm not sure. How do I do that?
Okay. Excellent question, and that's one of the topics we'll talk a little bit about today. And Lexi?
I don't really have enough money to pay my bill. How can I turn that around?
Well, another interesting topic that we're going to cover. Do you have a spending plan?
No.
No. Do you know what a spending plan is?
Not really.
Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about that in our brief time together. So what we're going to do is go through the packet that you have before you on your desk. The first sheet that you'll find in there is a sheet Why Bonafide CC. And that sheet's just going to walk you through the motto of the company and what those definitions stand for. So when you say educate, what does that mean? To provide tools that you can immediately use. Again, I hope that you'll take the tools that you'll find today and actually apply them to your life. Secondly, to empower. My goal is to enable each participant to take control of their finances. Again, and that comes through applying the tools that they receive. Thirdly, to evolve. That means to equip you with the tools that you need to make the changes. Enlighten, to impart transformational insight into your finances. And last but not least, to enrich. And that means to unleash the abundance that a wealth of knowledge brings. So again, welcome. And our mission is not just for you to survive. I want you to move from survival to success, but that's going to require some action on your part. And then, success is something that has to be intentional. That means you're going to have to, in some cases, make some sacrifices. So your being here is illustration of you're ready to move into that vein. The second sheet you'll find in there is just a quick little approach, a Bonafide's approach, which is Pam's path. And the P stands for philosophy. And my philosophy, you got to face it to fix it. So it doesn't matter what your credit score is or what have you, you got to start where you are, right? The A is for assessment. We need to educate yourself. That's why you're here today. Set some financial priorities. We'll teach you how to do that in a workshop or a seminar. You got to map it out. Write it down. When you write it down, it makes it real, okay? And the S stands for stop all the non-essential spending, because that's usually what leads to the financial distress. And as for the path, we're going to pay down our debt. We're going to attain a financial portfolio. We're going to track our progress on all of our finances. So that's just your spending as well as your investments. And last but not least, the H is hooray. We're going to celebrate all the milestones. Moving to the right side of the packet, one of our participants asked about your credit score. It's going to show you how to pull your credit report. The free credit report that you get from www.annualreport.com does not include your score, but the score is only $7.95. So if you don't have your score, if you're going to work with Bonafide Credit Consultants, we'll need that score to kind of benchmark where we are. In that package, you'll also find things like a spending tracking that will help us easily identify things that we can do to improve and come up with some disposable income to pay towards our debt. There's a spending plan in there, Miss Lexi, and so that'll help you, again, writing it down makes it real. You'll also find in this packet a nice little list of ways that you can cut costs. And it's not a complete list, but a significant list. So please take time to look over that list. You first identifying your needs, wants, and desires. It talks about clipping coupons. It talks about using your resources that are available to you, such as the library. Any questions?
What does your t-shirt say?
The t-shirt that I have on, again, is stressing the motto of the company, the E5, Educate, Empower, Evolve, Enlighten, and Enrich. But I also have another t-shirt, which is #GISCC, and that stands for God is so crazy cool. And that's what I say when I just can't really explain all of the awesome things that are going on. And so the t-shirts are available via my website, www.bonafidecc.com. Are there any other questions?
How can I sign up for a one-on-one session?
Well, lucky for all of you that are here today, we have a bonus, a special offer. If you sign up for a one-on-one session today, you get $25 off the session. But not only that, you'll also get an autographed copy of my book, which is Bonafide Bits, where inspiration and intellect collide with your finances. It's a quick, easy read. It's going to give you a series of inspirations. Each inspiration will give you a life application as well as a financial application. But again, you can sign up for a workshop or one-on-one session via the website or purchase the t-shirts there. But to get the $25 discount, you have to take advantage of that today, meaning you need to sign up today before we depart for your session. So again, thank you all for your time coming out. Hopefully you've learned some information. You'll apply the tools that I've given you, such as the list of ways to cut costs, how to pull your credit report. And again, thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll be around for any other additional questions.